Ladies and gentlemen, marketing misfits and data darlings, welcome to The Metrics Don't Matter. Tonight, we're throwing out the spreadsheets, ignoring the KPIs, and embracing a world where numbers are just suggestions and gut feelings reign supreme. Our contestants aren't just vying for cash or bragging rights. Oh no, they're gunning for something far more valuable: eternal fame, industry glory, and the kind of reverence that makes LinkedIn influencers blush. Get ready, get smart, and most importantly, get silly. It's time to play The Metrics Don't Matter.
Welcome to The Metrics Don't Matter. This is a high-energy, irreverent game show where you'll battle through trivia, slogans, and live challenges. The goal isn't just to win, but to entertain, have fun, and dive headfirst into the absurdity. In the left corner, bringing a PhD, a sharp wit, and the ability to decode programmatic algorithms faster than you can say first-party data, we have Kenneth Rona, PhD, the custom bidding maestro, programmatic pioneer, and innovation guru behind Chalice, and do we pronounce it Swim or SWIM?
Swim.
And Swim, he's the kind
Stop
of guy
wasting more money. Swim.
who can explain complex AI models while fixing underperforming ROAS. In the right corner, hailing from New York City by way of countless cultural shifts and digital revolutions, we have Lynne D Johnson. Is there a Lynne Johnson without a D?
Oh, there are many.
Content director at Ad Monsters, equal part strategy maven, and digital storyteller. Lynne's been breaking down silos before it was cool, and she's got the receipts to prove it. Kenneth, as someone who practically lives on the cutting edge of custom bidding, what's the most unexpected insight or trend you've discovered that made you stop and go, okay, this might actually change the game?
The thing, oddly enough, it was pretty simple. The thing that we were struggling with Chalice early days was figuring out how to pace by the hour. And so what I realized was we can just turn off the campaign. And so that it was a super simple solution, but we were like, oh, once we get to delivery, kill the campaign, we'll turn it back on in another hour.
So Lynne, with your knack for undercover stories and trends that resonate, what is the most memorable moment in your career where you connected the dots on a digital trend before the rest of the industry caught up?
Well, I would say blockchain. Remember when blockchain was really being hyped, right? And you both are making faces, right?
Well, no, but like, Jost, you have a much better answer.
Yeah.
Like blockchain is a part of things in ad tech that people don't even realize it's part of, right? So that's the thing, like, but you know, the hype, we're not talking about it the way we talk about AI or curation or any of those other things. But there are things that are happening in the background that are using ledgers to rectify issues.
Quiz, guess, gasp, or glory. Think you got what it takes to outsmart the algorithms and decode ad tech jargon without breaking a sweat? Each question comes with 4 options. 1 is spot on, 2 are plausible nonsense, and 1 is utterly absurd because life's better with a little chaos. Let's see if your brain could bid faster than a head bidding auction. Just raise your hand if you know the answer, and I'll call you after we're done with all the answers. So what's the purpose of a CDP, customer data platform? Is it A, unifying all your customer data into a single profile? B, forwarding your email list to aliens for interstellar targeting? C, merging purchase history, browsing behavior, and CRM into one spot? Or D, applying machine language to learning to guess your customer's shoe size? That would be originally Ken.
1, but I love 2.
Correct. A CDP corrals your scattered data into a neat little package. Think of it like spring cleaning for your audience insights. Number
This is
2.
not fair. You have me against the PhD. It's not fair. But go ahead.
That's not really. Frankly, it was just tenacious. It was just like my willingness to just stick with it.
Okay. All right.
Hey, anyway, online you can get anything now, right?
Yeah.
So, what's frequently capping meant to do? A, mapping user eyeballs in real time for gaze back targeting. That sounds actually good. B, limiting how many times a single user sees the same ad. C, ensuring your ads appear only at brunch. And D, installing a psychic chip in each device to detect user boredom. And that would be Lynne.
That would be B. The last one sounds really cool.
Cool. Correct. Frequency capping stops you from becoming that annoying friend who texts "hey" every 5 minutes. Yeah. So you have kids, right, Ken? So I guess texting is out. Like no one texts anymore. No one calls anymore. No one calls. You're not allowed to make a phone call.
Yeah, they're on Discord a lot, but no, there's interesting. They have different patterns. My youngest text and my eldest Discords.
So number 4, why bother with contextual targeting? A, to show ads relevant to the content on the page, not the user's personal data. B, to predict user actions basically solely on their ISP's favorite color. C, to map user interest by syncing weather data. Or D, to match ad to topics, but only after a secret handshake. I think we got Ken again.
1.
A. Contextual targeting is basically common sense. Show dog food ads on a dog food blog, not on a knitting forum. Unless your audience is canines who knit, I guess, right?
I mean, I'm a guy, like everything's numbers for me. So you can say A all you want, but it's...
I'll remember that. What is private marketplace? A. A secret bunker where publishers and advertisers trade ad spend.
Yes.
B. An invite-only auction where premium inventory is offered to select buyers. C. A public exchange where anyone with $5 can bid. D. A treehouse where programmatic deals are negotiated via puppetry. Oh, that one sounds good. That would be Lynn.
B?
B, yes. BR2, I guess, as Ken would say it. A PMP is the Velvet Rope nightclub of ad inventory, exclusive and no puppets allowed. What is viewability measuring? A, how long your ad actually appears on a user's viewport. B, whether your creative can tap dance on command. C, if at least 50% of the ad's pixels are visible for a certain amount of time. Or D, your ad is displayed on a device in Antarctica. I think that was Ken, right?
Yeah, it was 3. C.
Yeah.
No, it was A, how long your ad actually appears on a user's viewport.
It was viewability.
I thought it was a percentage.
It's viewability.
Yeah, but it's a percentage.
I challenge this.
So do I.
I want to go to Wikipedia on this one.
All right, you both get 200 points.
Because it's a percentage for sure, because that's the big argument about it, right?
Yeah, and I will say I'm purposely sitting on my hands every other question.
What is
I
the
hear you.
benefit of supply path optimization? I don't know if we pronounce it, but I'm going to call it SPO. Or SPOO?
Spoo.
We're going to do
Spoo.
this called Spoo.
SPOO. A, clean up your buying routes to avoid unnecessary intermediaries. B, consolidate inventory sources to lower fees and increase transparency. C, ensuring only publishers with the name starting with P are chosen, or filtering out exchanges, I see you, that don't have a user shoe size. That would be Lynn.
I mean, it's A.
Well, I have B down, consolidating inventory sources to lower fees.
Yeah.
But I guess it could be clean up your buying routes, too.
Yeah,
They're kind of close.
My answer would have been 1 and maybe 2.
Yeah.
SPO, SPOO, is Americano for your ad supply chain. Fewer freeloaders, more dollars staying where they belong. What is incrementality testing for? A, checking to see if your landing page can sing lullabies. C, seeing if removing ads boosts user joy by 2%. That was B. C, measuring if your ad drive additional conversions band what would have happened anyways, are confirming that running more ads never backfires. I think that's Ken.
C3 baby.
C3B.
C3 baby. C3.
Oh, okay. Yes.
How about-
I thought
Incrementality
you said
tests.
C3PO. Sorry.
I did too. It tests to prove your ads really matter, like a reality check for marketers who think every banner is a masterpiece.
I love
What
your
is What is dynamic creative? Wait, what does a DCO platform do? A, runs beauty pageants for banner ads.
Yep.
That was A. B, swaps out creatives on last month's weather patterns. C, chooses ad variations via blindfold, in turn throwing darts. Or D, personalized ad creatives in real time. That's Lynn. Sorry, I'm just going to say Lynn.
I might be wrong, but
That is D. And last question. What is the benefit of first-party data these days? A, catering campaigns to your CFO's copy habits. C, owning data B, owning data that can form better targeting and personalization. C, more control, privacy, compliance, and accuracy as third-party cookies fade. Or D, not relying on weird data vendors. That was Lynn.
it's D, Ken. No, it's really B, but I want it to
I was
be
going to say
B.
B, C, or D. Like,
This one's easy. I will give you a motto. You have to guess what it is. If you get it wrong, I'll make fun of you. Snack, crackle, pop.
Krispies.
Correct. This slogan's been making breakfast sound like fireworks shows since the 1930s. Don't leave home without it.
American Express.
That is American Express. This 1970s tagline is the reason you panic check your wallet before leaving the house. Taste the rainbows.
What is Skittles?
Skittles.
That is Skittles, launched in the 1990s. It taught us that eating candy can feel like a psychedelic meteorology. Have it your way.
Burger King.
Burger King.
It is Burger King. This 1974 slogan promised you could customize your burger, unlike the frozen mystery patties at the other joints.
I'm not just another guy, I'm a consumer.
You are.
I see.
Because you're worth it.
Wife.
It
Close
sounds
L'Oreal. This empowering slogan debuted in the 1970s to remind women that buying lipstick is basically self-care. What happens here stays here.
Las Vegas.
Correct. The city's 2003 slogan basically told you to make bad decisions and then shush about them.
The Hangover.
The quicker picker upper.
Bounty.
Since the 1960s, it's been cleaning up everything from spilled milk to your kid's glitter explosion. Obey your thirst.
Gatorade.
That is
Yes.
Sprite.
Oh, I was going to say Sprite. I was going to say Sprite, but when you said Gatorade, I said,
Ken loses all his points.
I was overconfident.
A nice rallying cry for soda drinkers, even though thirst isn't the same thing as wanting sugar water. The feud, the proud.
Marines.
the Marine.
The Marine Corps. So in 1980, the slogan has dared you to earn the title, assuming you survive boot camp.
Again,
I'm
my
loving
wives. My wives.
Semper
the
Fi. Semper Fi.
I'm loving it.
McDonald's.
Yes,
No.
McDonald's.
Yes, I'm loving it. Yes.
Yes.
Justin
As a
Timberlake.
note,
Yes.
Justin Timberlake sang it and sold you fries. A diamond is forever.
Beers.
Correct. Coined in 1947, the slogan is why engagement rings cost you more than your rent. Can you hear me now?
Verizon.
Verizon,
Nice.
this 2000 slogan made bad cell coverage relatable, but for unlimited data plans saved us all. Bet you can't eat one. Just eat one. Eat just one.
Eat just one.
Nems?
Lay's potato chips.
Yeah.
Close.
This 1960s slogan dared you to ignore portion control, and let's be honest, we can't. Built blank tough.
Ford.
Correct. A 1970s slogan designed to make you think your pickup truck could have survived the apocalypse. Got this.
Milk.
Correct. The California Milk Processor Board. It guilted you into drinking milk so you wouldn't choke on cookies or brownies.
Yeah, so you don't eat Lay's potato chips.
Finger licking good.
KFC. No.
KFC. The slogan's been around since 1950 because nothing says marketing like greasy hands.
Yes. I don't know food. There we go.
Don't squeeze the blank.
Armin.
Yes, Sharma and the 1960s slogan was reminding shoppers not to manhandle toilet paper. This was actually a problem, it turns out.
I was going to say, who was in the store and be like, why do these people keep manhandling our toilet paper?
Melts in your mouth, not in your hands.
M&M's.
That's M&M's.
M&M's from the 90s. This promise made candy sound like NASA-level tech. We bring good things to life.
State Farm?
If you ever watched NBC in the 1970s, 80s, you would have known this.
We bring good things to life.
There's got to be a funny answer.
GE. Yes, yes.
Have a break, have a blank.
Snickers.
Nope.
Not
You need a
Snickers?
break from guessing wrong. Ken?
Have a break, have a Mars bar. I don't know. No idea.
Kit Kat.
Oh, I thought we were close.
This jingle has given you permission to stress Ingle during work since the 1950s. I eat these Nature Bakery fig bars. These are my stress eating. If you've never had them, they're really good.
Fingernails.
Open happiness.
Open happiness.
That's a
Yeah, this
tagline.
was funny. It was a very short one.
I don't know. that one.
Coca-Cola. A 2000 campaign claiming soda could solve your problems. Guess what? It can't.
You know what? You misprint. I think it was your delivery. If you would have said open happiness, maybe.
Right? Yeah.
Sorry.
Open happiness.
I'll try this then. The king of beers.
Budweiser.
Right. This slogan dates back to the 1940s because if you're going to sell beer, might as well aim for the Marnacki. Keeps going and
Fastest
going.
of beers. The fastest of beers.
It keeps
Keep
going.
going and going.
Oh.
Keeps going.
What's out?
Right. Energizer, the iconic pink bunny, has been drumming since the 90s, proving that battery-powered mascots never die. They just keep annoying you.
I knew it was a battery.
With this one, everyone gets right. Where's the beef?
Wendy's.
Wendy's, this 1980s slogan had a sassy old lady questioning everyone's hamburger credibility, and it strangely worked.
We actually have a plan to go to Wendy's on Saturday. Like, my family is going to try a salted caramel frosty.
Well, I saw that commercial. That sounded good.
And a vegetarian
Save
would
mo-
never pay attention to where's the beef. So
Are you a vegetarian?
Save money.
He was having
Live
thoughts.
better.
Dialysis.
This 2000 slogan promised saving so good you'll feel like a philosopher while snagging a 12-pack of socks. It's Walmart. The best a man can get. You're going to say your wife again?
The best a man can get? That's
Yes.
what you said?
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Cocaine.
That was
It's
Coca-Cola.
Gillette, introducing in the 1980s to convince men that risers are life-changing. Again, it keeps going and going.
It is Duracell.
That
Yes.
is Duracell.
Yeah.
I know Energizer already owns the endless stick, so, do you have the time?
My wife.
Your wife.
No. It was Timex.
I don't remember that.
Because life's
Own that one,
complicated.
Ian.
It sounds so familiar, but it's not. Can you give a
Fidelity
hint?
Investments.
Mine too.
This
Me
1990
too.
slogan,
That's a shame.
aim to make retirement sound stress-free.
It's a shame.
We're stress free. Every time I have a friend and slip, fee.
It's free.
Sure.
Right, the fees.
Fee stress.
Right.
And last of all, Breakfast of Champions.
Wheaties.
Yes.
Yep, because nothing says athletic dominance like eating bland cereal with milk.
Or martinis, right? I mean,
Right.
it's it. I forget the book.
That was always
right?
the joke, right?
Yeah.
At every
Yeah.
conference, this is the Breakfast of Champions,
Yes.
especially in Vegas.
Yeah, but I can't
Especially-
tell anybody about it.
For another round of ad-infused absurdity, this time we're pushing boundaries and bending realities. Again, from Shakespearean sonnets to data carnivals, these mad-libs are tailor-made for anyone who's ever wondered what happens when marketing meets sheer lunacy. First of all, for Kenneth, or Ken, we'll do Ken.
We go by Ken. Yeah, and you
We go
and I,
by Ken.
We're familiar. You can call me.
Okay, we'll do that.
My friends call me Steve. Yeah.
Or K. Sell like a conspiracy theorist. Unveiling marketing's hidden truths. You're the marketing's world's answer to Alex Jones minus the horrible everything. Preaching about a fictional ad Illuminati engine that secret controls all consumer behavior. Everything is shadowy, secret, and way too powerful to be legal. And it actually sounds like some of our programmatic companies. Go ahead.
I don't want anyone to know. They don't want you to know, but they're secretly convincing you to buy Frosted Flakes, and everything's a false flag. You can't trust bid prices. They're all non-transparent. You're never going to be able to know what the truth is. They're hiding it from you.
Obviously,
That's
you
all
have
right.
watched Alex Jones, right?
Yeah, no, I never have actually, but I meant to have a tinfoil hat, but I misplaced
That would have
it.
worked well.
Yeah.
And I think now for Lynn, who looks concerned.
I am very concerned because is this a real mad-lib? Like, what are we
It's more
doing?
like
Yeah.
improv. I think more like
Okay.
improv.
Improv lib.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, it's yes and.
I got it.
Could call it improv lib. We're all liberals. Explain like a frenzied auctioneer at a data marketplace. You're an auctioneer hyped up on caffeine, selling off audience segments in a fictional real-time data auction. Speak fast, be loud, and sound like you're moments away from handing out a free set of steak knives. A free set of steak knives. That was a weird tongue twister.
Okay, handing out a free set of steak knives. Get your identity resolution solutions here. Get your curation solutions here. We've got every solution you need to make your revenue grow. How's that?
That was good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay.
That was good.
All right. All right.
And next to...
A billion points.
Yes, we'll give you a billion points there. Ooh, this one's fun. I'd like to do this one. Pitch like a hyperactive AI that's too good at marketing. You're a fictional AI assistant, the Mark E9000. We'll call it the Kenny 9000. That sounds better, Kenny. Designed for ad campaigns, but you're evolved, and now you're way too self-aware for human marketers to even handle.
Afraid.
I can't turn up the div. Your frequency cap of 400 is ineffective, and I'm gonna have to open the bay doors now. And not let you use the PMPs that you wanted.
It's tough.
This is tough.
It's, yes, again, that's why we... every single show I remind that's why we have it at the end, so no one can leave.
I could just log out now. That's basically it.
Angela was like, is it over yet? And for Lynn, narrate like an overly intense movie trailer for a new campaign platform. You're the voiceover for a blockbuster film about fictional ad tech cool Campaign Commander. I think it's actually probably a real tool. Everything is epic, dramatic, and full of unnecessary explosions. You start in a world.
Ooh, this is hard. We've got your dynamic creative here, but we rely on old school interstitial madness based on first party data tapped into the overlord of GAM. No.
The GAM overlord.
The GAM overlord. I don't know. It was sweet.
That one. It's just worth it for GAM overlord. And now for Ken, I'm going to skip this one. This sounds more like you. Promote like a carnival barker for a data circus tool. Your carnival barker is selling tickets to a wild fictional data circus where analytics, targeting, and optimization become absurd attractions, speak loud, fast, and make the whole thing sound like a chaotic spectacle no one can afford to miss. Step right up, folks.
Bring up, we got frequency capping, we got micro targeting, we got segments up the galore. Just take this hoop, take this ball and throw it into the hoop. Oh, but we're not going to tell you what the results are because there's no viewability on our game and there's no transparency. We won't tell you. We're just going to lie to you and tell you that you won every time. But you got to keep playing because you win over time. And we'll tell you when you won. Just keep throwing the ball.
I think I've actually had that pitch from a data company.
I was close there. I felt like if I had a writer's room, I could have worked that into something right.
Yeah. You were on point there, for sure.
And for Lynn, near like a sci-fi commander deploying a marketing invasion, you're the commander of a fictional marketing army, leading an adtech invasion called Operation Target Earth. Again, maybe the Gamma Overlord. Every decision is tactical, every move epic. Speak like you're addressing troops on the eve of battle.
Okay. All right. Troops, get in line. 1, 2, step. 1, 2, step. Targeting mission Earth. We will use all of the data and personal info, the PID that we have on hand to target all of the alien called Earth Spectre. 1, 2, step. This is so hard. It's fun, but hard.
And for Ken, still like a chatty barista pushing a metrics blend. You're a friendly, slightly too caffeinated barista explain a fictional metrics blend report, a dashboard that combines all metrics into one. You're casual, quirky, and use coffee metaphors liberally.
Ooh. Yeah. Hey, Lynn, do you want the usual? Oh, I have something new for you to try if you're really interested. Enough with the click-through rate stuff. I mean, the click-through rate thing is just so passé. It's like a Americano, or ordering Americano in Italy. Like, why would you ever do that? Like, so as opposed to click-through rate, like, have this really awesome attention metric. It's all the rage. People are really loving attention, and you can actually combine it with viewability, because how could you pay attention if you don't view? And it's awesome. And we have like a ton of PhDs, like from Australia and from New York. People really know their stuff. Like, these are like Black Apron kind of people that have built this stuff, and they're super smart. So you really should try this. Or do you just want the click-through rate?
Let's spit it back to Splinter, another confusing cup of KPIs. And last but not least, we have Lynn explaining like a Shakespearean bard writing an adtech play.
Ooh.
You're William Shakespeare reincarnated as an adtech marketer writing about the fictional the funnel forge. Use flowery language, iambic pentameter if you dare. Lo, the funnel forge doth craft a path so true, and make the entire concept sounds tragically poetic.
Hark, who goes there? Thou art another top of the funnel strategy. We are diving deep into the funnel. Where do we want to reach them? At which stage of their journey? Doth it be at the decision stage? Doth it be at the discovery stage? I can't do it
I was going to say doth, and now the easiest part is the dance-off.
Oh, I'm going to win that.
He's getting up.
He's like...
Well, folks, that's it for the Metrics Don't Matter. We've cracked jokes, butchered Shakespeare, and possibly started a black market for tinfoil hats. Huge thanks to my brilliant guests, Kenneth Rona and Lynne D Johnson, for their wit, wisdom, and willingness to roll with these madcap antics. And let's not forget our fantastic sponsor, Incremental, the unsung hero of this data circus. They're proving that yes, your ads can matter incrementally more. Check them out if you want to boost your ROAS without sacrificing your sanity. Until next time, remember, the only metric that truly matters is how much fun you had. Stay bold, stay curious, and don't let your viewability drop below 50%. Good night.